What's the first thing you think of when you hear the name Rottnest Island? Well, for me, it's the cute little smiling face of the quokka. Quokkas are not found anywhere else in the world outside Western Australia, and they thrive here because they have no natural predators on the island. Now, it's important not to touch or feed quokkas despite their incredibly inquisitive nature. Quokkas eat tree and shrub buds, leaves, grasses, succulents, seeds and roots. Eating human food can be very bad for their health. Just be sure to let them come to you and maintain 2 metres from all wildlife on the island. Now, the best time to see these guys is in the early morning or in the late afternoon. And where we are right now in Garden Lake is one of the best spots to see them because it is their natural habitat. But remember, make sure they come to you because at the end of the day, they're still wildlife. Now, quokkas aren't the only wildlife here. Rottnest Island is an A-class nature reserve, so make sure that you head out to West End to catch a glimpse of the humpback whales, which during migratory season, you're almost guaranteed a sighting of one. Here, you can also find the long-nosed fur seals in huge numbers basking on the rocks and playing in the clear blue waters. And what about all the underwater wildlife, you ask? Well, there's easy ways to see that too. You can try your hand at a self-guided snorkeling tour with underwater trail markers at Parker Point and Little Salmon Bay. Or hop on a boat for a 3-hour guided snorkeling tour with Rottnest Snorkel Experience. It's the perfect way to get up close with the underwater locals. We're here at Salmon Bay, the best snorkeling spot, but why is that?
It's a very protected part of the island on the southern end. We've got a big fringe reef that protects the bay, and that sort of creates a very sheltered spot for snorkeling. And there's also the Lewin Current that comes down the West Australian coast, which brings warm waters.
So what sort of things can I expect to see out there today?
You'll see a lot of tropical fish, some that you'll normally see up in the warmer waters, you actually see here at Rottnest. There's also crayfish, a lot of very different corals as well. We have 135 species of corals at Rottnest alone.
I've done a bit of diving in the past, so I've dived some pretty cool sites around the world, but what makes Rottnest so special?
Well, it is only 30 minutes from Perth, so you can come over here just for the day or even half a day. And because it is an island, it's always a protected location out of the way of the swell and the wind if there is that day to make a really good dive.
What if you're a beginner? Is it safe to take part?
We actually have trained snorkel instructors and snorkel guides, and they're in the water with the snorkelers, teaching them and showing them the correct ways of how to snorkel and making sure they're safe throughout the day as well.
There is something so special about the waters here at Rottnest Island. The colours, the marine life, the health of the ecosystem, it is just magical. Now, if you want natural wonders to explore, Rottnest has it all.